In a small village in Nigeria, lived a beautiful and hardworking girl named Zainab. She was 19 years old. Her parents had died when she was young, so she took care of her little brothers and sisters by herself. Every morning, Zainab wrapped herself in a bright, colorful Ankara cloth, tied carefully around her waist and shoulders. She wore simple beads around her neck, gifts from her mother before she passed. These beads were special. They reminded Zainab of her family and their traditions. Zainab's village was full of life. People greeted each other with warm smiles and called one another by family names, like Ikoet or Chokomika. The elders wore agbada robes and geli head wraps during ceremonies, and the women sang songs while pounding yam in big wooden mortars. Each day, Zainab went to the market carrying a woven basket on her head, filled with yams, peppers, and palm oil to sell. The market was a busy place where people traded goods and stories, all under the watchful eyes of the baobab tree, a tree that elders said held the village's spirit. One day, a rich man named Chinedu came to the village. He wore a beautiful agbada robe made from fine cloth and a carved wooden staff decorated with symbols of strength and leadership. Chinedu was kind and respected by many. While at the market, Chinedu noticed Zainab. Though her clothes were simple, her spirit shone bright. He saw how she helped her family and worked hard without complaining. In the village, it was believed that hard work and respect for traditions brought blessings from the ancestors. Zainab's respect for her family and traditions made Chinedu admire her even more. Chinedu wanted to talk to Zainab but knew that their words were different. People whispered, "She is poor, and he is rich. Can their love be real?" But Chinedu believed in the power of the heart, not money. He started visiting the market more often, bringing small gifts like fresh fruits wrapped in adaya fabric, hoping to earn Zainab's trust. One afternoon, as the village prepared for the Irig festival, a celebration of the new yam harvest, Chinedu found Zainab sitting by the river. She was washing clothes, her Ankara cloth bright in the sunlight. Chinedu gave her a hand-carved wooden bracelet and said, "Zainab, your heart is strong like the Iroko tree. I want to be your friend and help you and your family." Zainab looked at the bracelet and then at Chinedu. She smiled softly and said, "Thank you. My family and I live by the old ways. I must be careful, but I want to believe you." As the sun set behind the hills, the drums of the festival began to beat. The village sang, danced, and gave thanks for their harvest. Zainab and Chinedu stood quietly, wondering what the future might bring. After the Irig festival, the village was filled with joy and songs that echoed through the night. But inside Zainab's heart, there was a quiet worry. Could someone from a rich family really love her, a poor girl with so many burdens? Chinedu visited the market every day. He helped Zainab carry heavy baskets of yams and peppers. Sometimes, he told her stories about his life in the city, about tall buildings, busy streets, and new schools. Zainab listened carefully but missed the gentle peace of her village. One day, Chinedu invited Zainab to a special meeting with the village elders. The elders wore their finest agbada robes and geli head wraps. Their faces were serious as they looked at Zainab and Chinedu. "Chinedu," said Elder Obi, the oldest and wisest, "if you truly love Zainab, you must show respect to her family and our traditions." Chinedu bowed and replied, "I understand, Elder Obi. I want to honor Zainab and her family. Please teach me what I must do." The elder smiled softly and explained the traditional ceremony called Ikumio, a special meeting where the suitor asks permission from the girl's family and promises to take care of her and her people. Zainab felt nervous but hopeful. Maybe this was the start of something good. But not all were happy. Some villagers whispered doubts. "Can a rich man live a simple life?" they asked. "Will Zainab be happy?" That evening, as the sun painted the sky with orange and purple, Zainab sat outside her small home. Her little brothers and sisters played nearby, laughing. She thought about her parents and the hard life she had led. Suddenly, a shadow appeared at the edge of the village, a woman named Amora, from the city. She was known to many as a clever and mysterious visitor. Amora had heard about Chinedu and Zainab. She came to Zainab and said softly, "Be careful, young one. Not every gift comes with good intentions. I know things you do not." Zainab's heart beat fast. What did Amora mean? Could she trust Chinedu? Or was there more to this story? As the night deepened and the village settled to sleep, Zainab looked toward the stars and whispered a prayer to her ancestors. What was the future holding for her and Chinedu? The next morning, Zainab woke up feeling unsure. The words from Amora echoed in her mind. Who was this woman, and why did she warn her about Chinedu? But when Zainab went to the market, she saw Chinedu waiting by the baobab tree. He smiled warmly and held out a small wrapped bundle. "Zainab," he said softly, "I brought you this. It is a gift from my family, a cloth made with special patterns called adaya. It is a symbol of respect and new beginnings." Zainab took the cloth carefully. The deep blue fabric had white symbols that told stories of courage and love. "Thank you."